The Clippers sell hope.
Who makes
VIPs are like that. And they got big in the olden. So the dangerous thing about
made an audio leak.
The first clip of Clipped opens with a shocking videotape of Donald Sterling, the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, becoming popular on the internet. Someone going by the name of V released the video to TMZ. And what was discussed in the conversation? Donald made some racist statements, saying specifically, "Don't bring black people, including Magic Johnson, to my games."
Want anything makes me very uncomfortable.
Coach Doug Sandy, minus about 20 pounds.
To make a play for JJ Redick.
Signing with Minnesota, and Chris Paul already broke.
Again in the first round.
Okay, Doc.
Are you trading?
DeAndre is going to be the best defender.
We return to 2013 and follow Doc Rivers there. As a respected team coach, he has made the decision to play the LA Clippers, who are the poorest club in the league. He arrives at work and makes an impression right away. The Clippers have been around for 43 years, but they have never taken home a title. At all. Only twice have they advanced to the second round of the playoffs.
I'm your owner.
You're not.
Kind of joke. He wears socks.
I put my undies in the icebox.
Until your family can join you from... We know everybody in real estate. Yeah. Think about it.
Where's Donald?
He promises that this year they will win a championship, amid a wave of applause and uncomfortable grins from the other attendees. Doc encounters V, the lady from earlier in the episode, at a team meeting. She works as Donald's personal assistant, however it's unclear at this point if they're having an affair. There's no denying that Donald's assistant is hiding something behind her attractive exterior. We'll definitely find out shortly. In any case, Doc wants to add JJ Redick, a free agent, to the club. Later that evening, he meets with him and attempts to persuade him to sign with the Clippers. Sadly, because JJ is white, the backstage crew is against signing him. This enrages Doc, who is shocked and furious about it. Doc and Donald exchange angry words over the phone. Doc is thrust into Donald's white party before he has a chance to really digest anything. Since everyone is dressed in white, the event has the atmosphere of a basketball team parade. As Doc tries to find out whether there are any problems between the players, JJ feels a little uncomfortable when he first meets the squad.
Team, I'm curious.
If you're a record, an audio hurting. I'll...
Hey, Ty. What time am I sitting down with Blake and Chris?
You want to go to them?
What's going on at... Let's help her relocate.
We're going down to parking.
East. We have no...
Do means do. And the teacher references. The duplex. Near the bed for this and not the open house.
If you like showing off, you need a house for anyway.
Why don't we ever do that?
Come back and pick you up.
Elementary.
Well, Red.
We have foster kids.
We had expectations for us.
He finds out that Chris and Blake despise one another, which can strain relations within the squad. Concerning difficulties, V arrives at the gathering and promptly becomes a laughingstock. It seems that they met in the Super Bowl for the first time. She obviously poses a threat to Donald's wife Shelley, who is concerned that something could be going on. She thinks V is a show-off and finds it surprising that he is recording Donald on audio to help him remember things. Shelley is concerned that this could backfire, given that the first portion of the episode is already known. After doing some research online, Shelley discovers photos of V and Donald together, with the former implying that she is portraying him. We'll have to wait and see, but given that it's a social media statement, it may be a joke. V and Shelley are still at odds for the time being, and it's becoming more and more obvious that V is using Donald as a source of funding. Note the statement about V's hand in his wallet. To irritate Donald, she also meets with Magic Johnson. In fact, he expresses his displeasure with her hanging out with minorities that evening, as V is filming.
years. In 10 years, I'll be a celebrity.
This city say the Clippers are their favorite. Is historical significance to stop us from winning a ring. I know. It's no secret. Tossing off retrograde nonsense, fudge under the weight of that man. Take it to the ball. Wait, because there's a lot of road before the change your result.
Can't you put her somewhere else?
Pretty exclusive.
No, I don't know.
They're just season tickets.
I like yours too.
Thanks. I've been watching
Stupid. Who cares about going in the
part of your team.
Jesus Christ.
Be seen with me. Does that hurt?
Out of you near a food truck.
Fuck this can't mean nothing. It's hell.
City honor from his special friend.
Running the court in that green.
Towards the conclusion of this talk, though, she does understand her confusion. In the meantime, Doc investigates the matter between Blake and Chris by talking to the other team members. After giving them each some guidance, he decides to name Chris the captain. He makes several attempts to get each of them to focus. Doc could be taking on more than he can handle, especially since it appears like the squad has been affected by Donald's negativity and has to focus on winning. Doc is aware that Donald spreads like a disease and infects everything, much like the team's norovirus. Doc has determined that, in spite of having a poisonous boss, they must ignore everything and live a boring existence in order to concentrate. The attention is on what's going on courtside as the team achieves success on the court. V keeps twirling her web of deceit, entangling Donald in it, and turning up on her birthday wearing a green outfit. Just as the squad was beginning to gel, Donald barges into the locker room with the season ticket holders. Although it seems regular, you can tell that this totally detracts from the players' atmosphere. Fortunately, Doc arrives just on schedule to put an end to everything before things go out of control. After becoming agitated, Shelley finally loses it at a clothes store when she sees that V has spent all of Donald's money. V even gives her a nasty whisper that she will be the new Mrs. Sterling, and Donald doesn't even try to defend his wife. Shelley storms away, but her friends are there to support her, listen to her complain, and give her some sage advice. Her self-esteem is much enhanced by this, and she vows to sue V with renewed vigor. The latter twists around. However, given that we are aware of her grudges toward Donald, this may be a very bad decision.